Good morning, DMV. You listening to the Kick Back with me, Tommy Big Freight Show. We are live where we are at. Okay, I got with me
Calven J.
Because I didn't know his name. Well, if y'all saw what happened before, you understand where we at. It don't matter. I know this man. This Calven J is Suitland Merlin. Like, what's that? That stands for Suitland. Teach me that. What was that you just threw up? Oh, okay. Rep your set. Oh, now you ain't got nothing to say. First of all, okay, look. Before we get into this, I need to know who are you?
Well, I mean, I'm a lot of things, so we have to be specific.
Okay, since you want to get smart. You from Suitland, Maryland.
Right.
Right? So what was it like growing up in Suitland, Maryland?
Well, I mean, personally for me, I stay out the way. So, I mean, I'm around good vibes and I'm around nonsense. But, you know, I believe that whatever you are about, you're going to attract. And I'm not about nonsense, so I don't attract nonsense. All good vibes over here.
You just contradicted yourself.
No,
you said that you be around the good and you be about the bad. Where are you at?
We are always around good and bad.
No, I'm not.
I believe.
Oh, well, I am right now. Bad. I ain't really have a choice.
What you trying to say?
I don't even trying to say nothing.
I'm not
But
bad.
since you want to be vague, what was it like growing up in your household? I don't care about the block and your mans and all that. What was it like for you?
Well, majority of my life, it was me and my mother.
Okay.
I was pretty much trying to help her out. I mean, step pops or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He did his part. I won't hold it up like he didn't step up as a man, but we just didn't get along. So, you know, we kind of like fell out. They separated, not even just because of us, because they had their own problems. But, you know.
Where was the disconnect between you and your stepfather? Was it because it's your stepfather?
No, at first, yeah. I tried to be cool with him. But then it was like, you know, when I have people that from the outside that can see the same things I've been saying, you know what I'm saying, just about his personality. Like, I feel as though as a man, he does his part. But as a person, you know, for lack of better words, he's an ass.
Okay. So did you talk to your mom about it? And she's like, oh,
well, I mean,
it's better or?
Yeah, but, you know, she's going to kind of be on his side, too. So,
because that's her dude.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of took a while, and she really doesn't see everything that I was saying. She only going to go off what she doesn't like about him, leading to their separation or whatever. So, I mean, like I said, I give him more credit for actually trying to step up. You know, he actually put in years. I won't knock him for that. But, I mean, as a person, I feel like he should look into bettering himself.
Right, fact. Are you an only child?
I have a brother by my actual father. He passed when I was young, and my older brother, that's all good. My older brother, he was, I mean, since I'm older, I kind of understand the situation, but he wasn't around with me and my mother, if you understand what I'm saying.
I know what you mean.
So, I went to go see him sometimes with my godmother, but he kind of just distanced himself from the family. I don't know rather if he's even still around or if he's just out and about. But I mean,
so you don't know the status anymore?
Sadly, no.
How's your relationship with like your family as a whole? Like aside from your household, is it like your aunts you close with, your grandmother, like?
For one, shout out to Kaya Wright. Kaya Wright. Kaya Wright. I'm very close to everyone on my father's side of the family. I'm cool with people on my mother's side too, but his side of the family is just, I guess you could say, bigger, and they've been more like personal with me. So aunts, uncles, there's majority females in my family. Even with the multiple generations, there's probably at the most 8 guys. And this is like uncles and cousins, and we talking like 40s to 30s.
So nobody really close to your age?
No, well, Kaya Wright. Kaya Wright.
Who is that?
$1 million question. Kaya Wright is my cousin, second cousin. Her mother is my first cousin. She goes to Morgan, and she is in the choir. and she makes a lot of big moves.
Okay.
So if you're interested in a new vocalist, and if you need some vocals,
that's what I'm talking about. Plug your family in.
Plug them in. Kaya Wright.
Is this a paid promotion?
No.
Oh, okay. She must be like that. I gotta look that up then.
You asked me about my cousin.
I mean, no, that's dope. You feel me, Kyra? I'm gonna look it up now. They got
the way I was raised, you look out for your own. The same way you want to look out for yourself.
And do you feel like people in your circle do that for you?
I feel like everybody in this room that came with me definitely will.
Okay. And if they not here?
I mean, if they're not here, that just means they're not here. That doesn't mean they won't look out for you.
I'm just asking. I'm just making sure.
They just not here.
Oh, all right. He covered that up in case y'all watched it. All right, look. So you are a part of a music group called CSMG.
CSMG, baby.
Okay. Well, y'all got signed. That's what you threw up in the beginning?
Nah, really. I mean, I get that from Mills. Don't you asking too many questions?
What the?
You're not asking questions that's on the paper. You're asking your own.
Listen, because we ain't get there yet. Listen, I'm just trying to make sure people know you. They get a feel for you, and then we gonna hop in. Don't ask me. First of all, I'm not explaining myself on my show. Like, do what?
You fell into the trap.
I did. Listen, because you gonna make me get aggressive with my show. But how did the music group come about? Who started?
Well, shout out to Sam, and shout out to Apollo, and shout out to Raw Mills. They were the original owners of CSMG. They brought me in because I met Sam, CEO of Baytal Promotions. You know, I stay rapping Baytal worldwide, best believe, build an empire, take over the world. Him and his brother Apollo were doing their own thing. Apollo knows how to engineer, so you know they're in their home studio. Mm-hmm. They're working and things like that. I met them going to a PG community college. We joined a mentorship group called DMSI, Diverse Male Student Initiative. Mm-hmm. Over the years, we just like grew with one another. We pretty much, you know, just built that bond, constant work. And when they dropped the brand, like, okay, we already trying to call ourselves a music group. Everybody calls themselves a music group. Everybody wants to be the next such and such. So they wanted to basically have me, Raw Mills, and we even have a plug out in North Carolina. He's more directly connected to Raw Mills. He's a cool guy, don't get me wrong. Shout out to Trigger. He's a cool guy. Everybody pretty much does everything in their own lane, but when we come together, it's a big movement. So they over there with the fashion, me, Raw Mills, Trigger. You can catch new singles, you know, premieres on mixtapes and things like that.
So this is more so of a collective?
Yes, in short, yes.
Okay, but we just threw the music group on the end because y'all wanted to tie music into it?
Yeah, because, I mean, if you ask anyone else, they're going to say count stacks, money game. I say music group because we have to be professional in all settings, at all times.
Okay. That's cool. That's your opinion. That's all right. That's how you view it. All right, we're going to get into a segment. It's called With It or Quit It. So I'm going to read you a couple of statements. You tell me if you with it. That means you agree. Quit it like, nah, what you talking about?
All right,
but you got to tell me why.
That's cool.
All right. So this first one. Most men will befriend another man out of fear. If a man poses as a threat, you can bet on him having many friends for the simple fact that no one wants to be on his bad side.
Yeah, I know. I actually know a person that was coming out here rapping or whatever, and was hopping through different cliques, and even left his. I didn't know them personally, so I mean, I don't know their years and all of that, but apparently they had, him and his homeboy had a connection before music. They, for some reason, was supposed to build like their own label. Now all of a sudden, this guy is signed to somebody else. I understand things happen, but I heard both sides. I don't know.
So you feel like he was afraid?
I felt like he was wave hopping.
Okay.
And people can do that for wanting to just be hot at the moment or just not want competition.
So that means you don't agree with the statement?
That is agreeing with the statement.
No, because it says if a man poses as a threat. Like,
competition is
not Yes, let me be more specific because tie into what the person was saying.
Okay.
Not like in terms of like, oh, I'm afraid of your success. Like, I'm a hood dude, like, what's up? Like, that kind of threat. Do you feel like weak men or like men try to like gravitate towards like the dude that kind of go hard because it's like you don't want to really mess with him like that. You know, you don't want to be on his bad side. Have you seen that?
I could say, from the outside looking in, I can say that. Although I don't know like them two's, personal relationship with homo.
But not for you personally.
Yeah.
If you scared of a dude.
Well, I'm not scared of nobody.
If you scared of a dude,
I fear no one but God. Period.
And where did you get that from? Were you raised that way?
My grandmother.
Your grandmother said, "Fear no man."
They believe the same.
Okay. So you don't agree with the statement?
In short, no.
Okay, there we go. All right, so the next one. Independent music groups founded by locals usually don't excel beyond their small region because they don't have record label connections. Stop being cheap and leave your career to the professionals. Are you with that or not?
No, because if that was the case, we wouldn't have, you name it, Cardi, Drake, Offset, what you want to name. Like, all of them came from the bottom. At the end of the day...
We're referring to local music groups. I'm not talking about...
But they was local. They were local. Man.
No, local music groups. Not Drake off of the grassy, like rapping, and then he made a connect with Trey Songz and did a song and got signed to Wayne.
It don't matter.
What music group did Drake come from?
He was doing music while doing
What
that.
Music group? This is being more specific. This is not saying you can't come up as an independent artist. This is referring to a local music group that people started. That's my question. Well, that's really what the statement is saying.
Okay, so you're speaking on more terms of like, let's say like a Thrax or something.
Yeah, like Thrax.
Well, I feel as though if it's a lot of people trying to do the same thing, then no, because it's the same thing. It's recycled. It's it's nothing new. But I mean, if you're a group and you all are actually making new waves, you all are actually trying to be innovative, like not just the same. Oh, y'all got mixtapes and clothes. Like no, do some events, give back. Anything, even if it's like just you. Give a toy to somebody or something, anything. Like,
so what successful local music group do you know of?
I mean, in the area? We just said it, Thrax. I mean, they kind of fell off now, but I mean, we all know that situation, but everybody still has some Thrax in their playlist.
So define success, like what made them a success? And first answer that, and then why didn't you name your music group?
Because one, I can't put myself out there because we're not there yet.
Okay.
We still got work to do.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they have a level of success because we can still play old music and crank it like it's new. Right. I feel like your success is timeless. If you really are growing in your craft and you're really building something, it's gonna last forever. It's gonna always come about, even if it dies down. It's gonna always come like summertime, springtime. It's always gonna come back in rotation.
Right, but the statement also said that local music groups get stuck in their region, being local. So do you feel like Thrax have done or had success that took them beyond the DMV?
I feel as though they definitely had the blueprint. But as every blueprint, sometimes you have to go back to the drawing board. So no, but they have
the potential to do it.
Yes.
Okay. So you feel like there can be a successful local music group founded by your friends?
Of course.
Okay, but you just ain't seen it yet.
Nah, not on a worldwide, $1 million deals and etc. like that. No.
Okay, but you feel like stay down and believe in your friends. And not try to, hop on a label that's already established that can help you.
I mean, yeah. Because at the end of the day, if you hop to a label, they gonna do whatever they want with you.
Facts.
And at the end of the day, it ain't no going back once you sign them papers.
Okay. All right, so this next one. Signing under an artist is the dumbest decision another artist can make. Either get a deal directly with the label or build your buzz high enough to partner with them. Are you with that or not?
It depends on the business. If I had an artist wanting to sign to me, I would tell them, you don't want to do that because I'm still learning myself. Now, if it's an artist that knows the business on a higher level, that's like, that can actually manage, then why not? I mean, at the end of the day, that's what mentors are. People that are in the same field, that are just in higher positions with more experiences.
So why not be on the same label as them?
Because their business deal might not be the same deal as yours. You know, it's always about who you know, let alone what you know in business. So they might get a different number than you because you're new. You know, they might have been knowing the CEO of the label for years, and he getting cut a bigger check off the strength.
So you think that they would make more money under the artist than they would under a label?
In some cases, people, yeah, honestly, some cases. I won't say everybody. I won't say everybody at all. But some cases, yes.
So you think Shy Glizzy is in a position to have an artist sign under him?
I mean, if you really want to be a part of Glizzy Gang and you really like that movement and that's what you really want to do, then by all means, you are your own man. But me personally, I wouldn't sign to him because I feel as though he wouldn't market me. I feel as though he would market me as another Glizzy Gang affiliate, let alone a member so early. If you understand what I'm saying.
I know what you mean. Like you wouldn't be like
I wouldn't be put out there like that. Like it'll be, oh, I'm in the background at some shows for a few months. Then okay, he posted my single. Okay, but all the time I've been doing shows and that single was the leading single on my tape.
So what about Wale, who has artists signed under him? You got Phil Day, you got Flex Cartel. I mean, how do you feel about that? Would Wale be somebody you would sign under?
I mean, I personally would want to sign under someone like J. Cole because I've been following him for a minute, and I'm talking way before the hype, like Friday Night Lights and etc. like that. We won't get into all that.
So the answer's no.
No.
You would not sign under Wale.
No, because I feel like I wouldn't have that connection with Wale.
Okay. You don't really vibe with his music like that.
Not all of it. Some, yes, but not all of it. I feel like he tries too hard to make a point sometimes. Like, we know that you can rap. We know that you're intellectual. We know this. You don't have to prove it to us. Just be you.
Okay. So you ain't really vibing with that. Alright, so this next one. Aside from religious reasons, people should wait until marriage before having sex with the person they're in a relationship with.
Do what you want to do.
What do you think?
I think that you are your own person.
What do you believe?
I believe that you should respect your body because it is thy temple. And if thou shall...
you must have been half a train or something. This little BS, look. Are you planning to wait till you get a girl you really feeling? Is you planning to wait till you marry before you get?
Nah.
But you would respect the fact if she's like, oh, I just want to wait.
Of course, because that's her decision. And if I really want to be with her, then I'm going to do that.
So you going to wait it out?
If I really want to be with her, and that's her decision.
Okay, let's scenario it. Okay, scenario it. So y'all got together. Okay, y'all got together, right? You in a relationship for, let's say, I don't know, 6 months or whatever. And she let you know, all right, look, I plan to wait until I'm married, blah, blah, blah. Do you feel like you about to rush the marriage and put the ring on it so you can get some? or you gonna be faithful till you really ready for like 5 years later?
I feel like we would have had this conversation way before 6 months.
Oh, so you saying that you would have decided I'm not about to be with you because I'm not about to wait till you get married?
No, you jump into conclusions.
I'm asking
I said we would have had this conversation before 6 months.
Okay, but let's say we had a conversation before 6 months. Are you this somebody you really interested in? Are you gonna make that move, or it's like, no, I gotta give you some?
If I gotta be like really interested, I'm not gonna lie. If it was like, say like my best friend or something, or somebody like I known for a while, and I feel like some type of deeper connection,
then you would do that.
we would have to have a conversation.
About what? About other options?
Not other options, accommodations.
So what's she gonna do if you ain't penetrating? What you bopping your head for? What she about to do?
I wasn't bobbing my head.
Yeah, I saw a little slow bop like, girl, like what's up?
I wasn't.
So the answer is like, no. You
The
really
answer
wait.
is, if I really want to be with her, she says no, we have to either come to some type of middle ground, or I would
So
have
you
to
can't wait.
No, let me finish. If we can't
You
come to
either
middle,
having sex or you're not.
if we can't come to middle ground, then it's gonna have to be no sex.
Okay. So you're okay with that?
I'm not okay with it, but if I really want to be
But
with
you
her,
would let it ride. So you're not about to rush the marriage. So ideally, aside from sex, how long would it take you to marry a woman? Probably like 2, 3 years, 5 years?
well, I mean, I would say 2 to 3, because it takes approximately like a year and a half to know what a person is really about.
Okay.
That other little half a year to see if I really want to do this. By then, I would have popped the question, etc., etc.
Right. So then that means you'll be waiting like 3 years before you do anything.
Yeah.
And that means you can't do nothing with nobody else.
2.5.
Now you
Because
backtracking.
by year 3, we gone. We did.
So should girls not look your way if their plan is to wait for marriage, or you like I can change your mind, though?
I mean, as a guy, I'm going to say that every guy is going to try. We have cards and we're going to play them. But if you say no,
Ain't nothing you can do, yeah. But I'm saying is you gonna stick it out. You gonna ride for 3 years.
it's going to be a hard 3 years.
Heck no, girl. That's your answer right there. Run, run.
Run.
All right. So a man in a relationship will either deny or confirm he is in a relationship depending on who is approaching him.
Say that again.
A man in a relationship. So say you're in a relationship. And depending on which woman is approaching you, that will determine whether you're in a relationship or not. Do you agree with that or not?
Well, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I'd be a whole nother person that night, unless you really wanna. That I'm gonna be like, well, this is what this is, and yeah.
Nah, that what? I didn't even understand your answer. What you saying?
All right, that was jokes. That was
Okay, you're in. Okay, let's say you're in a relationship.
No,
No.
all right,
Let's say you're in a relationship, right?
To be,
You got
I mean,
this
to-
bad joint.
I mean, to be
Like,
honest,
no, ain't no to be
it's-
honest.
it-
We
yes.
putting the scenario. We
gonna
painting
put
the
it all,
picture.
we gonna put it all out there. If she's bad, I'm gonna go along with it for the moment because I want to see how far this is gonna go.
But you already got somebody.
I do.
So what you
I can
exploring
see-
the option for?
Because to be honest, she's bad, and I want to see my potential.
So what you want to see if you still got it?
I ain't even want to see if I still got it. I
Oh,
just
you
want
know
to
you
see
got
where she gonna go.
So you're not gonna give her the benefit of doubt of like at least letting the girl know that you in a relationship.
Well, at the end of the day, if I ain't penetrating, I ain't do nothing wrong. And if I ain't kissing her, I ain't do nothing wrong. If she don't got my number, I ain't do nothing wrong.
So
if
what
she
you
ain't
about
got my
to-
social media, I ain't do nothing wrong.
So what you mean? What you trying to see? You already
I
got a
just
whole
told you.
girl and
I
the
just
bad joint
told
comes. You
you.
should be going the other
Just
way.
told you. I just want to see
See
how
what?
far she gonna go.
How far she gonna go in terms of what? What in terms of what?
As far as this road, she done hopped on. Ain't nobody told her to take this exit.
She didn't know you was in a relationship. Clearly,
That's
you
why-
said you was gonna determine whether you
Ain't
was telling
nobody
her or
told
not.
her to take this exit.
How she gonna know? You don't have a sign on your forehead. You ain't tatted say I'm in a relationship. How we supposed to know
She
you?
ain't asked.
No, I said if she came, that was the statement. It was saying like depending on who approaching you, does that determine whether you confirm or deny.
If she approaches me and the question pops up, are you single? I'm not going to lie to her, but I'm not going to be quick to tell her I'm in a relationship either. That is
so what you gonna say?
I'm gonna say what's up, what's going on, what do you need? Like you talking to me for a reason. What's up?
I want to know you in a relationship before I make the next move.
That's not how y'all approach guys. If y'all approach guys at all.
Okay, are you in a relationship? Then you say
yes. I'm gonna say yes if I'm in a relationship. Right then.
All right. Have a nice day.
Okay, you too.
No, you lying now. No, don't do like that, cause it took you a long time to get here. Y'all know what's up. Y'all didn't watch it. He be backtracking, switching the answers, side and all that. It's okay. I already know. Now, look, you done created this own picture. So if you gonna be with him, be wary, cause depending on what big butt, fat, fine thing walk by, it might determine whether he was somebody or not.
Nah, I'm not like that.
Okay. Alright, this last one. As a man, if you are in debt or financially unstable, you should never pursue a woman. Get your life in order first before you selfishly ruin hers.
Agreed. Totally agreed.
So you got your life together? You good and in order?
I'm not good and in order, but I mean, I definitely got my shit together.
So you're not going to approach a woman that you feel like would be like really good for you because you ain't really ready yet?
I mean, even when I wasn't having anything, I was still shooting my shot. That's
so you just
no.
Don't try to come at me if you ain't got your stuff together. You just said you agreed, but you ain't about to operate like that.
But that's you. If I'm not,
I'm not talking about me. I'm speaking in general. This ain't about me.
All right. I'm telling you how I feel.
Okay,
I feel as though as a guy, you should at least have some type of stability. Something. You have to be able to provide. You have to be ambitious. You have to be a go-getter. Mm-hmm. You know, if you want a female. Because at the end of the day, if you want to go get her, you have to go get what she needs. But if you feel as though you have that potential, you just not there yet, that shouldn't stop you. But like I said, if you're not together, man, you shouldn't be even out here for real. You shouldn't be shooting your shot. But you can't stop a man from shooting his shot.
You all over the place.
You can't. You really can't. Even if, come on. All right. It's like this. This is a perfect example. It might be way out, but so what? You see all the big boys playing ball, and you see that one little young and one ball. He got no business or reason being out there, but he gonna want a ball. Nobody gonna tell him no. They gonna wait till he get hurt or something, and then they gonna be like, "You gotta step to the side."
I mean, that's how you feel.
I mean, that's just how. From what I see, and you know, the people I be around, that's what it is. Like, you shouldn't be doing this.
Do you be tweeting stuff about this?
Nah, I try to stay off Twitter. Twitter get me in trouble.
Oh.
Twitter get me in trouble.
Well, we gonna say that for another interview. You need to elaborate about how the Twitter got you.
Episode 2 coming soon.
Oh gosh, what's your Twitter? Where can we find you in your lack of words and what you're not about to say because you didn't got caught up before? Where can we find you on Instagram? Just
search Calven J, CALVEN, and the letter J. Once again, that's Calven J, CALVEN, and the letter J. Hashtag don't mind me.
So is that on Instagram and Twitter?
You can find that on every social media. If you search CALVEN J, you'll find everything.
Oh gosh. Well look y'all, I'm Diamond B. Frazier. This is CALVEN J, and you are tuned into the Kickback DMV. See you next episode.
Don't forget the E. I'm telling you.
You are